What is up, guys? It is John here, aka Dekkster, with Hearthstone, and I've been playing DragLord's Legend on Goro, Stonehill, Miracle Rogue. God, that's a mouthful. But yeah, this is the Miracle Rogue that just kind of incorporates Stonehill. I really like the addition of him. You know, like he's able to help a lot with aggro and just being able to pick which kind of taunt you want. It just helps a lot. So he's got a nice little write up here. Generally, you want a mulligan for early board clear, like backstab. You want your what are they called, swashbucklers, and your SI7 agents. You just want to keep the board clear. You constantly keep it clear. Later on, you're able to cycle with auctioneer. You can pull in an arcane giant for, you know, that late game big dick swing. And yeah, so that's pretty much the gist of it. I do swap Zaro Poisoned Mind. I didn't try it with him. I just don't have him, and I don't know if he's worth the craft since he's such a niche pick. So yeah, I went with Edwin instead, and he's pretty solid. You know, he's a good choice. So if you have Edwin, I just throw him in there instead of Zaro. But yeah, let's get into it. I have 3 games. One with I got one against a token druid, one against a discover mage, and one where I actually lose against a mid-range hunter. These are all at legend rank. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I hope you find it informative. Let's go. Okay, so we got a game against a druid. Could be token, could be jade. I've been seeing a lot of jades lately. I think we keep Edwin here on the coin. I think I'm gonna get rid of this Stonehill. Actually, I might keep the Stonehill to play on 3, since I'm going to coin out Edwin on 2, and also this might be token, so Stonehill might be pretty big here. Hopefully we get some backstabs. Swashbuckler would be nice as well. Okay, that's fine. Hopefully we don't draw patches. That'd be nice. Oh shit, this is, don't be a fledgling. Fuck. Okay, I think we're gonna have to actually just coin eviscerate, get rid of this fucker, because he will be the end of us. We can't have fledglings like that. That'll just ruin our life. Sadly, turn 2 is going to be just a dagger, and Edwin's not going to be as good as we were hoping, but he'll come into play later, I'm hoping. Just gonna keep dagger here. He is token, so dagger might be used to clear some of his minions. Pretty weird. Why is he not playing anything? Maybe he has Bittertide Hydras. If he's running Hydras, I guess sap will be pretty big, but I don't know. We're gonna throw down a turtle. I'm feeling the Shield Master. That clears a lot of token shit. We'll go with the Shield Master, and that'll be that. So next we'll probably do Shield Master, unless he drops something that we want to backstab. What the hell is he doing? This is weird. Arcane Giant. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do Shield Master here and hit his face. Let's see if he has the Hydra. Druid of the Claw. This guy's weird, man. I think we're gonna sap it though. Do we sap it or do we clear it? This might be a good opportunity to get a really strong Edwin out, which he won't be able to deal with, so I think I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna backstab. And then I could even just sap it out anyway. I could cold blood the Stonehill and that'll clear it. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cold blood the Stonehill just to clear it. God, that Stonehill looks awesome. Like I can use that to hit his face, but maybe we just make this guy pretty big. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna cold blood here also. Then we're gonna drop Edwin and we'll hit him in the face. So now whatever he drops, I'll probably sap it. Maybe I should have sapped that. I guess I should have sapped that. I definitely thought he was like a weird build that was more mid-range. But I'll go ahead and sap this since it has a buff. But first I'm going to Stonehill, see what I get. Tar Creeper's pretty solid here. Takes care of most things. So we'll just sap this and go face. Living Mana. Alright. I think we win here, unless he has a really good buff for these guys. Or like an Innervate Savage Roar. But I think I'm just going to play most of my hand here. I'm going to Swashbuckler. It's going to pull out patches, give me a card. That's pretty decent. But I don't know. I don't think I really want that. I'm going to backstab. Should I backstab 1? That'll let him pull off a Mark of the Wild, but he can't do Mark of the Lotus. I think I just throw down. It'd be nice if I could do Arcane and Tar Creeper, but we don't got the mana. I could Pilfered Power. I think since we hit him once with Edwin, we can hit him again next turn and finish it off. I think I'm gonna do Tar Creeper, and then Pilfered Power. And then we'll just go ahead and hit him in the face. I think he still doesn't even win, even with the Savage Roar. And he'd have to Innervate Savage Roar, and he's already used 1 Innervate. So the chances of that are really low. He could mark these guys up, but I think I still win next turn. No, if he marks him, I think he might be able to clear my Edwin. We might have to take another turn. But I think we won here. Yeah. What can he possibly do? Yeah, alright. There we go. That was pretty good. Alright, so we got a game against a mid-range hunter. Interesting. Definitely need that early game power. I don't know about keeping Edwin here, actually. I think I want mostly Backstab, Burglar, Razor Petal. Yeah, I don't think we're going to keep Edwin here. Okay, so we do get a Backstab. Sadly, we draw patches. Might not be too terrible here. Of course, a Burglar would have been better, but I'm just going to go ahead and throw patches down now. I don't think he has a way of dealing with it immediately, so yeah. We'll just go ahead and take that out. We could just dagger up and clear it, and I think I'm going to do that, but I kind of also want to develop the board a little bit. I think we're just going to dagger and clear it, just so we keep patches on the board. Next turn we can drop the Lasher, Backstab, and use the Petal from the Lasher. So we have a little bit of versatility. Okay, so this is going to be actually really good. We're going to go ahead and drop the Lasher. I'm going to clear this with my dagger, and then I'm going to backstab what comes out of it. So the Big Bad Wolf gets backstabbed, and then we go face. So we have control of the board. We still got a Sap, we still got Eviscerate, and Razor Petal, so we're doing really good right now. Okay, so we can clear that. Sadly, we would also have to use a Razor Petal, but I think it's worth it. Yeah, I think it's worth it. So we're going to Razor Petal his face, and then Eviscerate Leok to clear it. If you play something big like a high main, we have Sap for it. Okay. This will be a little bit harder to clear. We do have the Lasher. We do have Dagger. So I think we actually clear this here. We just want to keep control of the board. But we could also just go face, but then he could buff this guy up. I think we clear this here. So we'll hit it with the Lasher, and then we'll hit it with Patches. Patches so we take less damage, and then we'll go ahead and clear these spiders because they're beasts and we don't want them to buff them up. So there's going to be a huge tempo swing here, I feel like, once he drops high main. This is probably coin high main. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we just lost a lot of tempo by coining that out. So I think here we're just going to sap it, and we're going to put Edwin out. He's going to be only a 4/4, but still pretty solid. And I'm not going to dagger. So we are a little bit low on cards. Hopefully we get something that's low cost, like a Cold Blood or a Prep Hallucination, so we can pair it with Auctioneer and start cycling. All right, there's the backstab. That's actually perfect. So we're gonna Auctioneer. We're gonna backstab here. Sadly, that's where our cycling ends, but we could clear this with either Dagger and Razor Petal, or we could just run Edwin into it. And I think I'd rather keep Edwin on the board. I'm gonna take the face damage here. And I'm going to take out one of these guys with Edwin. I just want to keep control of the board. Is he going to be able to buff this up? Okay. That's actually pretty big for him. We could clear the board again if we can somehow trigger this. But we can't. So sadly we can't trigger the Vile Spine and kill both of these. We could eviscerate one and then Vile Spine one, but I don't think that's worth it. So I think I just Arcane Giant, and I'm just gonna eviscerate one of these guys.
Job's done.
I was really hoping to get more cycle out of that Auctioneer, but oh well, it happens. So he's gonna be able to clear this if he wants. Maybe he won't. Okay, he's going face. That's a pretty big mistake. Hopefully I can trigger this Slayer and then just Vile Spine that. Okay, we're gonna have to waste prep here just to clear this, but we need that combo. So we'll prep, we'll clear it, we'll dagger up also. And at this point, he's really close to just winning the game because I'm so low health. I'll clear the cats, and he's already got 4, 5, 6 damage. He just needs 3 damage in his hand, like a kill command or something. A Leok would do it. Sorry, not a Leok, a Huffer. Ooh, if that gets 3 damage, it's a 1/1. Okay. Oh, there we go. All right, so he won.
Well played.
So sadly, we weren't able to win that one. He just had way too much to throw on the board there. I think we got a little unlucky. We didn't draw our SI agents, our Stonehill defenders, and we also drew patches instead of getting it from a Swashbuckler. We didn't get any Cold Bloods. Not being able to, you know, just have that for the early game, that kind of hurt us a little bit. All right, we got a game against a Mage. We definitely don't want patches, Cold Blood, or Sap. We're looking for things like Swashbuckler, Razor Petal Lasher, our SI7 agents for sure, and backstabs. That's mostly what we want. We just want to keep the board clear in the beginning, and then we should just be able to outright win at the end. So don't lose control of the board. I'm just going to throw the Swashbuckler here and hit his face with patches. This is not going to get activated. We drew the Steam Surger, but yeah, it's not going to get activated since we don't have any other elementals. Unless we get one with like Stonehill or something like that, I guess. So here, I think we do backstab and we clear with our dagger, just so we keep more things on the board. I'm fine with taking 2 damage to face. I'd rather have my minions on the board. Like, yeah, he can clear these with a hero power, but that just means he wastes his turn too, which is fine with me. So he's probably not going to actually... Okay, he will. Alright, so that means he doesn't develop his board, so I'm completely fine with that. So we're going to throw down a Stonehill here. I think I actually just take a Frostwolf Grunt. These guys are way too expensive. I don't think I'd actually end up playing them. Or maybe I would end up playing a Mastodon. This is a rough call.
I wonder.
Yeah, I think I just take the Grunt here. Mastodon might have been okay, but I think if I live that long, I'll be okay anyways. I don't need that huge taunt. Okay, maybe we throw out the Steam Surger here. I think we do. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and do the Steam Surger for now. And I'm not going to clear these. He's just going to die. If he uses the Fire Blast on my patches next turn, I'm fine with that. But yeah, I'm not going to clear that. So I think next turn we might do Stonehill. And maybe we might even Cold Blood this other Stonehill. Just to get some extra damage in there. Okay, we don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. I could test it with the spell. This Cold Blood might get wasted or something like that, but I'm going to throw down the Defender. And I think here I'll take the Tar Creeper. Yeah, we'll take the Tar Creeper. It's a solid card. And we'll hit this with our Steam Surger. Alright, and we're going to Cold Blood. We might find out here that this is Counterspell or something. And it's not. Okay, we're going to hit him first with Patches, just in case it is a Vaporize. And it's an Ice Barrier, okay. We're not going to attack with our Dagger. We want to keep that for, you know, somewhere else where we're actually going to need it. Maybe like on a minion or something like that. He's probably going to ping this Surger. That'd be really good for him. Yeah. Okay, so now we can clear this with Patches and a Stonehill. But now that I think about it, I'm a little worried about my health. I think I don't want to actually hit that with my face. So I think I'm going to do Fan of Knives here. Let's see what we draw. Razor Petal Lasher. That's fine. I think I'm going to drop the Tar Creeper here. Or you know what I could do? I could Lasher and then Petal this. But maybe we want to save the Petal for something like our Auctioneer. So, yeah, I'll Tar Creeper and I'll take out Patches here. I guess instead of using Patches to clear it, I could have cleared it with this Defender. That might have been smarter. Just so we had Patches on the board still. Everything here will die to like a Flame Strike though, except for my Tar Creeper. He's gonna sheep it, okay.
Side effects. Trust me.
That's interesting. I think here, do we develop a little more? We'll see if he has Flame Strike next turn. So I'm just gonna hallucinate right here. Ooh, and maybe I take the Courier. Or Spellbender would be nice too, because he's definitely gonna use like a fire blast on something here, like my Arcane Giant. I mean Fireball. So we'll do Spellbender. And we'll go ahead and play it. Do I play the Grunt? I might as well play the Grunt as well. And then I'm just gonna hit him in the face here. We'll see if he has Flame Strike. If he does have Flame Strike, it's gonna suck. But it's alright, we can play Arcane Giant next. Now as far as good sap targets, I don't really know if we have any. If he throws down like Medivh, that's not going to be a good sap. I guess Antonitis would be like the best sap, but he might not even run Antonitis. Okay, 2 secrets. We can clear these easy by just throwing down Razor Petal here. Okay, and we can test the spell by using this Razor Petal, but maybe we want to save it. So it's not Mirror Entity or Potion of Polymorph. Do we hit him in the face? I'm gonna dagger up first, and we'll hit this book. I'm guessing this is probably an ice barrier. No. Okay, it's probably ice block, and it might be counter spell. I'm also gonna guess that he doesn't have Flame Strike. I feel like he would have used it last turn, so I might just develop the board with this SI agent. So I do think that's Counterspell and Ice Block. I mean, it could be Spellbender or Mana Bind, but I guess the most common is just Counterspell. Okay, what is that? That might be an entity. Now I'm worried about that entity because all I have to drop is this giant, and I don't want him getting a copy of that giant. I guess I could sap it into his hand, but it'd probably be low cost for him as well since he has been using a lot of spells. So maybe I just go face here, and once again it might be vaporized, so I'm going first with the turtle. Okay. Huh. I'm scared of the Potion of Polymorph and the Mirror Entity for sure. So we're not going to do Giant yet. I guess we'll just hit him here. I'm really hoping to get an Auctioneer so I could start cycling some cards. But if it's an Auctioneer, it might be a Potion of Polymorph, which would totally just fuck us. And I don't think we want to sap here because this will put it back in his hand. We could test the Arcane Giant, but once again, it might be Polymorph or Entity. Kind of wanted to save these low cost ones for later for my Auctioneer. So we could do 8 face, 9, 10, 11, 12. We could do 12 to his face. That's not enough. I think we just smack him here.
Here we go.
And do we giant? Still scared. Still scared about the giant. Yeah, we're gonna skip the giant for now. Maybe like a Swashbuckler or something, a Razor Petal Lasher, an SI agent. Those would all be really good. Oh, nice. That was a bad card for him. Oh, wow. Okay. So maybe we can trigger his Ice Block here. And we're also going to use that SI agent. So to test if it's Counterspell, I guess we'll use the Razor Petal. So we'll do Razor Petal first. There's the Mana Bind. Okay, he doesn't get a big card. And it's not Counterspell. Okay. So now we can do 4/4. We can hit him for 1, and then we can do 2. So that'll trigger him. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and do that right now. I think we actually we'll trigger this with our dagger, and then maybe we do even Medivh here. I mean, sap the Medivh. See, we could Arcane Giant for sure. If we SI, we can drop the Buzzard, but it's also likely that he doesn't have an Ice Block for next turn, and I can trigger that with the SI. So I think we just drop the giant here. And I think that's it. We'll just let him deal with that. So he's definitely got a spellbender for sure. So I guess sap would also be used on the spellbender. Should have thought of that. I was going for card draw. Okay, maybe he's fishing for that ice block. Let's see if he plays a new secret. What is that? Firelands on my face. Okay, he's clearing the board. Is he not playing a new secret? Alright, okay. So we won that one. He wasn't able to get the ice block. So yeah, that worked out. That is DragLord's Stonehill Miracle Rogue, and it is very solid. It's one of my favorite Miracle variations actually. Once again, I don't have Zarl, so I put in the Edwin card instead. It's performed really well. I might actually use it to try and push a little bit higher in the legend ranks, but yeah guys, go ahead and give him a vote up if you have a Hearthstone account. So like my video if you like the video, and subscribe, and I'll keep making more videos. I might actually be doing a meta update in a couple days, since I know it's coming out tomorrow with some new information. So yeah guys, like and sub and share, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.